All hail crypto! All hail crypto!
What's going on? How's everyone doing? It is Sunday. Time for our AMA and I guess talk a little bit about the Kaspa block reward reductions, as we are now under 100 for a block reward. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy to think, you know, about a year and some ago it was like, or was it 2 years ago? I don't even know. It was like 500. So that's insane. So let's do a quick roll call. Who do we got? I do see Zapirate. I do see Elvatus Jokabukis, Ogre MGTOW, Michael Cartwright. Now, I do have to play with something here for a second. I may have found a workaround. I cannot say Budweiser because they removed the echo away from the other voice mod thing, but I did find something else. So hopefully this works just as well. So here we go. Budweiser. 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 Yeah, okay. Hopefully that worked all right. I had to go through a whole bunch of different settings to get to it, so I'm going to find an easier way for that to work. Turn it into a button somehow, but it did seem to work, I think. Patrick Duncan, what is going on? Alexander Fleener, I see Nerd Beast, what's happening? Grey Wolf, Skirm, Clickbait Me More. Hello, Will Adopty, I don't even know what that is. Ablanedup? Okay, scroll through. J-Rod D, what's going on? Alvatus Chocobakis. Greg P. Hobbyist is in the house. What's going, Hobbyist? What's happening? What are you up to? What do we got? Jermaine R. Alvatus. Oh, I keep saying the same ones again. Travelers Travels. What's happening? Black Sales. Trades Blinds. What do we got? What do we got? Scrolling. I see you, Skirm. What's going on, Skirm there? What is that? Peppa Bill? What do we got? Oh, it just jumped on me. This is like the butchering roll call ever. Zapirate, Gerald Ridge, Joaquin Anton Frush. And then over there on the Twitch there, I do see Chris McCluskey and Schaefer McCluskey. Chris McCluskey. Why does that name sound familiar? Is that that's that mayor of something show, isn't it? Is that right? Is that word? Is that the right last name? Maybe I'm mixing that up with something else. Who knows? So what are you guys all up to? I'm scrolling up. I see a bunch of ads here. So it's an AMA, so I'll try not to miss anything. So I'm going back to the top here. Teach you. Oh, my gosh. Hobbyist Miner wants me to teach him something. I don't know what to teach him. There's nothing to teach him. He knows everything. He knows it all. My home office is a disaster. Afternoon of cleanup and listening to rabidmining. Oh, man. Mine is an absolute disaster as well. I got boxes that, oh my gosh. So my whole basement is just an absolute train wreck. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I got to clean stuff up too sometime, but I never get around to it. What do we got here? All hail Rab, first of his name, Tamer of, what is that? Oh, Tamer of CPUs, destroyer of profits, protector of the realm. That's a good one. That was funny. I like that one. What do we got? And then we got, my wife calls the basement a UPS store. Yeah, pretty much, huh? That's crazy. It's crazy. So all mine is like empty boxes, kind of, pretty much. It's crazy. So do you guys have any questions or anything while we go through this? Let's take a look at the Kaspa block rewards right now. Let's see where we are. Currently, we're right here. Yeah, so we're at 97.99 of the Kaspa rewards. Current emissions for the month will be 257,717,399. And if you look at the first 6 months of Kaspa, the block reward was 500. It looks like, you know, back in 2022, end of 2021, actually, early 2022, it was at 1.3 trillion Kaspa being dished out every single month for the first 6 months. And now we're down into the measly millions, which millions is still lots, but still nothing compared to what it used to be. So the emissions is hitting hard and very, very fast. And if you're unfamiliar, anytime you look at the Kaspa emissions, you can always say 1 year from today, it will be 50% less. So that's kind of how it works. It is a halving event every 1 year, and it works out pretty much, you know, depending when you look at it. If you look at it, you know, last month before the reduction, 1 year from last month, it will be a full halving event. 1 year from next month, it'll be full halving event from that month, and so on. So it works out to be 1 year exactly, depending on, you know, the day you're looking at, or I guess the month you're looking at it, because it doesn't do a reduction every day, but it is monthly. But we can see that aggressive taking this. Now, coming in, we can see at the pool here on Kaspa pool, it is 97.99. As you know, KRC20 tokens, when they first launched their first token on Kaspa, they did it on mainnet, and it was like a beta test to see what was going on. And, you know, the fees went through the roof because it was kind of broken. They had to do a real world testing. I guess that's the best way to do it. But they have since then fixed it. And it wasn't an issue on Kaspa. It was more of an issue supposedly with the third party. Can't remember their name though, but their wallet. And they had the fees all messed up. And, you know, people weren't able to do swaps on Tangent because they're using third parties like Change Now or Simple Swap, things like that. Everything was just a mess. But it does sound like they kind of fixed that. And now the question is, will we see those large block rewards again? And that's up in the air. You know, as a miner, you definitely want to see them. As a user, you don't want to see them. The whole point of Kaspa has always been, you know, a fast blockchain with very cheap transaction fees. Now, obviously, the transaction fees will increase based on fiat value, depending on the price of the coin, if it keeps going up. But, you know, in terms of the block rewards and stuff, you know, as a miner, we want to see that. But the user, they don't really want to do that. So if they keep this fixed, we might not really see huge jumps in that, because if they do everything they think they're supposed to be doing and maintaining that fast blockchain, and on top of that, those assets, the KRC20s, they were built originally like on testnet and stuff, where the blocks per second was actually at 10. We're still sitting at 1 second block times, not 10 per second. And to clear that up as well, some miscommunication. A lot of people think, okay, 10-second block times. That means if we come into this right here and say they did 10-second block times right now, that means we get 97 times 10 every second. Every block is 97. So in theory, you'd think that would be 970 coins per block instead by having 10. Well, that's not the case. So how that's actually going to work is you got to take 97.99, you got to divide that by 10. So that means like Kaspa block reward, when they actually implement 10 blocks per second, and it's supposed to get faster. I think it's supposed to get to like 30 or 50 or something eventually, but then you'll just have to divide it by more. So if you take 97.99, divide it by 10, that's only making a 9.799 block reward. So if you are solo mining and you hit a block, at that point, you'd only get 9.7 coins if it was to happen right now. I still don't know how long until they're actually going to implement that on mainnet, but that's kind of how that works. So the confirmations is still going to be exactly the same. As we know, usually we look at confirmation times, and say you go to exchange, say an exchange has 1,000, so you think, okay, 1,000 seconds. But the confirmation time is not going to speed up based on the faster blocks either. It's still going to be 1 second confirmations. The only thing that the faster blocks per second is really going to do is allow more transactions to happen within that 1 second. So it's not actually going to speed up anything in terms of transaction times and confirmation stuff. It's just allowing a lot more transactions to happen within that 1 second, which then would also help keep those fees down. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in Kaspa right now for a nice big, you know, super good blockchain and speed and stuff. But as a miner, you know, we're all waiting for, is it going to blow up like Ethereum and we're going to have stupid high fees where the fees cost more than the transaction itself? I really hope not, in terms for Kaspa to really explode and do well. And I think the major thing when it comes to KRC20s, I know people are already talking meme coins. We're going to see so many stupid meme coins on Kaspa soon. It's going to be insane and awesome. But, you know, I think for Kaspa to really take off, it needs mass adoption. You know, any coin could have the best tech in the world, but if it does not get the adoption, then the coin's not really going to explode. And here's by adoption, I mean, sure, you can put all these meme coins on it, you can do all this, but until it actually gets like a standard, as we know right now, I think USDT will be the way if we know if Kaspa succeeds or not. And as you know, we use ERC20 for USDT all the time to transfer to exchange stuff. It's expensive because it's the Ethereum network. Their fees are high. So, you know, a lot of people use Tron like myself, and then some people use Solana and so on for USDT. I think if Kaspa gets this implemented, and not only just implemented, then all the exchanges will have to start accepting it. If it becomes a standard to use USDT and it remains very cheap, that's when I think we'll see good price gains and good things start to happen on Kaspa. Not with all these meme coins and stuff. I think it needs straight up utility and stuff being built on it. So that's my opinion on Kaspa. So, you know, I think the price is going to go up good. It's going to do great things, especially leading into next year. If that's the scheduled altcoin season / bull run, depending on what you're mining and holding, we could see it do great things. But I don't think it's going to go, you know, explosions like people are thinking it's next Bitcoin. Everybody thinks they're going to be the next Bitcoin when they release a coin. Like, you got to be honest, the communities, nothing will ever be the next Bitcoin. But I do think in order for it to survive, it's going to need some of these main tokens on it. And then everyone's going to have to also adopt it and use it. If they don't, it's just going to be another coin, in my honest opinion. But we'll just have to wait and see how that actually plays out. What do we got here? We got Poor Poopa Tech. Hi, all. Please hit the like to show Rabid Mining. We love his content. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. We got 123 viewers, 37 likes. So you better hit that like button. Why?
Because I said so.
How was that? Did that scare anybody? Anybody run away now? Oh, man, I just lost 10 viewers. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Scrolling up, did I miss anything in my little rat thing there? Hobbyist. Okay, we saw the USP store. Oh, my gosh. UPS store. I'm like dyslexic today or something. Ogram GTW. Mem going their own way. Bachelor for short, since the divorce rate in America is 98.6% before the 21st anniversary. Oh, that's crazy stuff happening out there, those stats. What do we got here? What is that? Divorcem Zero. Do you think KS0 Ultra is ROIable since it costs $300 and KS5L, I'm assuming, $5,000, which actually includes 30 times KS0s, which costs $9,000? You know, it all depends how you look at everything. So I can't go to one person and say, oh, yeah, this is better, get this instead of this and stuff like that. Where other people, like I said, when I released a video earlier today, I mentioned about the new firmware and stuff, but I also mentioned that, you know, someone actually bought 50 KS0 Ultras. And I was like, wow, 50 of them. And it's to the same point you're saying. Yes, it's more efficient and cheaper to get like a KS5L. KS5M is even more efficient. And mining Kaspa, as we move forward, efficiency matters. Now, factors that people decide on what to buy is one, cost to entry, which I kind of eliminates that because the bigger ASICs are cheaper than buying a whole bunch of KS0 Ultras. But then there's also noise and where you live and things like that, like apartment buildings. Obviously, the KS0s are quiet and everything. They are efficient, more efficient than the KS1s and all the first gen hardware. They're not as efficient as the next. They're a nice mid ground, and they were also the cheapest before then. So it all depends obviously on your power prices. You know, where do you live? Do you have to keep things quiet and things like that? There's so many different things that do depend on where you buy it. But when it comes down to straight up mining and being the best buy and value for the money and efficiencies and so on, yeah, I would definitely move towards a KS5L or a KS5M, or if you can afford one from Bitmain, although they're pricey for sure. Bitmain's is a lot more expensive, but at the same time, you can't deny that they are also the best miner for Kaspa in terms of efficiency and the hash rate that you get. But yeah, so there's so many different scenarios though that play out to determine for somebody what actually is in there. Like effing smashed. Oh, that's funny. He called me Poopa. Is it not Poopa? What is it? Oh my gosh, I gotta look at that again. Poor Papa. Oops. Oh, I'm butchering everyone today. Awesome. You know, let's just give myself a round of applause for the epic failure I'm having today. Yes, I know. Thank you. Yep. Rabid failing 101. This is what not to do in a thing. All right, awesome. Oh no, I hit it again. See? I'm doing all that. So yeah. Papa, not Poopa. That's hilarious. Awesome. Density and labor to manage is another I consider too. Yeah, density and labor. Yeah, definitely those bigger ASICs was way better on the density side. But yeah, you know, there's so many factors. It all depends on your goals and the room you have, your power prices, noise levels. Like everyone has a different factor. What's perfect for somebody else might not work at all for, you know, the next guy next door or down the street or a country away or something like that. So there's so many different scenarios that does come down to what's best for, you know, that certain person. Hobbyist saying the KS0 Ultra, while affordable, will become just like the KS0 and KS0 Pro. Problematic as the total network hash rate continue to rise, especially when Bitmain drops their next generation Kaspa miners. That is another very true thing. What do we got here? Thoughts on AMD EPYC 773X US. Thank you very much, Michael Flores, for the US $2 on that. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into that. We'll look at that one in a minute here. I was just about to mention something. I forgot what it was. So I guess maybe we'll look into that right now. But yeah. Crazy. Oh, yeah. So that's what I was going to touch on. So, yeah, Hobbyist just mentioned about, you know, KS0's network hash rate picking up, new miners coming in. And that is all very true, as we already seen it. Now, one thing we do kind of got to keep in the back of our minds is, yes, we have seen pretty fast updates for Kaspa in terms of the ASICs. But I think eventually it is going to start slowing down more and more. Now, I don't know if we're going to see eventually, we're just going to see one big major one, a release, kind of like Cadena. You know, where we had all these ASICs coming out, Goldshell had a whole bunch, and then finally Bitmain released one. There's like the one ASIC to rule them all, where this thing was so efficient compared to everything else, and it just, the hash rate was so high, the power consumption was so low, it just dominated Cadena, and it's pretty much turned into you had to have that miner or you weren't profitable, again depending on your power price. So I think with Kaspa we're seeing all these fast upgrades right here, but over time, and I don't know when that'll actually start, but it will start to slow down quite a bit, and eventually it'll probably turn into like the Bitcoin ASICs, you know, all the common ones, the Bitcoins, the script ASICs, where we won't see a new model after a while for 3 to 4 years, again depending on how well Kaspa does do in the future and a whole bunch of things like that. But yeah, it'll be crazy. On top of that, they almost have to keep updating it also, because as that block reward keeps dropping, and that's the tricky thing with Kaspa right now, though, is because of that aggressive schedule of the emissions dropping every single month, you're going to have to stay up to date. We're going to start seeing Generation 1 hardware probably turn off within the next at least, you know, 6 months or less, maybe in the next couple months for some people. Again, always depending on power price and the price of the coin and so on. But there's different things to look at. Like one of them being right now, for an example, if I come in to my home here, and this is a lot of things I look at for my mining farm in general. Obviously, you know, we're thinking Kaspa is going to pump a lot higher, so these coins are going to be worth quite a bit. But if I come into, Huckman's not here, okay, into here, we can see I got, you know, a KS21, KS21, KS22, KS0 Pro, KS1, KS0 Pro, KS01 here. And then, you know, I got certain things like the KA boxes on a different pool and address, you know, trying to ROI that to see how long it's going to take. The KS0 Ultras on a different pool and address, trying to see how long it takes to ROI that and so on. So there's other ones here, but based on these ones right here, which are my bigger part of my Kaspa ASIC farm, I guess, I'm sitting at about, you know, 5.98 terahash, 5.5 terahash here, I guess, on the 24 hours, about 5.5 or so. And we can see I'm down to 119 coins a day, or $19.77. Now, looking at some quick power here, we can see that, you know, the KS2s, they use what, 1200 watts each. So I'm just going to kind of calculate this here. So we got 1200 watts plus 1200 watts plus 600 watts on the KS1. Then we got the KS0 Pro 2. This is, you know, it's overclocked a little bit, so I'm going to go 120 watts. And then I'm going to add the KS01. That's just sitting default, so 100 watts. So I'm sitting at 3,220 watts. And I am making $19.77 a day. So if I take $19.77 a day and divide that by, you know, that's 3,200 watts or so. I forgot what it was already. I'm just guessing it was 33 something, I think. So I'm just going off 3,200 watts. That is making 0.00617 coins per day, you know, type of thing, or profit per day, profit per watt. I mean, so 0.006 cents per watt of power I'm using. Now, if I go into something like a 7950X right now, and I just flashbang the crap at all you guys, you're probably all blind, so you can't see anything. But if we look at the 7950X, we're making $1.58 right now on a single 7950X here on Spectre. And that's with the price coming down quite a bit. So this was over $3 a day for a while here. But now if we go $1.58, this is 150. This is about 150 watts here. So I'm going to divide that by $1.58. And that, $1.58 divided by 150 watts, that is 0.01 per day. So if I put in 3,200 watts worth of this, I'm making $33 a day if I would just replace the power that I'm using on them Kaspa ASICs, and I'd be making $33.70 for the same amount of power that these are using at $19 right now. So in theory, so I'm going to subtract that now by 19.73, I'm making an extra $13.97. If I divide that by whatever the current price of Kaspa is, so I say I wanted to sell that and I still want a Kaspa, I'd be getting more Kaspa for the same amount of power as running these. So that's why I'm considering it. I'm probably going to be shutting these off soon, but I'm still going to be probably getting more Kaspa because I'm going to do it in other methods here. So coming into what is the current price of Kaspa, let's just look at Kaspa price. And it is down a little bit probably, so 1644. And divide that by 0.1644. I'd be getting an extra 85 coins a day if I would just swap some of the, if I built out more 7950X rigs and converted those into Kaspa for the same amount of power here. Times that by, say, 30, that'd be 2,550 coins a day. And then say if Kaspa goes to $1, I'm getting an extra $2,500 getting Kaspa for the same amount of power per month if Kaspa hits $1 doing that. So these are some of the things I consider when deciding what to do with my farm. Now, obviously, the best thing I think I should probably do is maybe consider just getting maybe a KS5M or something, and then that's like over double the hash rate at about the same amount of power, and then I'd be upwards of $60 to $70 a day, which would be more than mining on the CPUs there for the same amount of power. So there's so many different scenarios playing around in my head constantly. What am I going to do for my farm that's best for me? And I always look at how much I make per watt of power, and it's looking like my Kaspa ASICs are starting to lag behind now. So that's kind of what I'm looking at in a minute, and in a nutshell kind of thing. But yeah, let's take a look at this question from Michael Flores here, the US $2 here. Thoughts on AMD 7773X. So I'm not sure which one that is, but let's just take a look here. Epic 7773X. What are you, 773X, AMD Epic? 773X, where are you? How come you're not on this list when that's what I wanted? Oh, I probably have to go way down more. So let's just find a different link. Okay, let's just see what this Google bot tells us. Google AI bots. Key features: 64 cores, 128 threads. So it's a 64-core CPU, 2.2 base clock speed. So that's not too shabby. Oh my gosh, 768 megabytes of L3. This is like an X3D version Epic of a 64-core. 280 watts there, and what do we got here? Supports DDR4 memory. Okay, it's still only DDR4, but up to 3200. Okay. 2.2, 2.3. Now, what was the 7742? 2.25? Is that what it is? Let me just see. 7742. What was the base clock? Oh my gosh, they changed all their stuff to this now. You got to search it all. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, where's the Google bot? Oh, there's a search right here, actually. 7742, let's try this. All right, so base clock, so 2.25. And what was this? 2.2. So it's slightly slower, but it has a crap ton of L3. So I don't really know. I guess it'd come down to the price, how much this thing costs. In theory, this one might be good because of all that extra L3. It might be amazing on something like Cubic. It does have a slight lower base clock speed, though, and that is definitely a factor to look out in. That's definitely a factor when we're coming into the 9950Xs now that's supposed to be. So let's just look at the specs here. And I just want to bring up the 7950X specs as well. All right. So You know, I had everything ready to get 2 rigs for this as soon as it released. I have all the motherboards, I got the coolers, I got everything. All I need now is the CPU. So I'm waiting for this to release sometime this month. And I wanted to build 2 because I always build in pairs. But then at the same time, I really started thinking, you know, is this really going to be that good for mining? Especially when it's going to be coming in at a higher price point. Now, it is dropping lower than when the 7950X is first released. In Canada, I believe the 7950X was like $1,100 or $1,200 on release day when I got it. And this is supposed to be a bit cheaper, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be anywhere between $800 to $1,000. But right now, we can start picking up 7950Xs and 7950Xs 3Ds, depending if you find a sale on X3D and stuff, anywhere from $550 to $650 Canadian, which is obviously a lot lower even in the States. It's probably like $400 USD or something. So they're getting cheaper. So when these release, also, we're going to see some of them even cheaper on the used market for the 7000 series because gamers will probably be updating to this. But the big thing here that I'm looking at is this. Where is that base speed? And this is what matters. So here we're coming in. Oh, also, okay, I didn't click on this one yet. No, I don't want tech power ups. I want the AMD site. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Benchmark. Where's AMD? All right, it doesn't matter. We can see it right here anyway. So right here we can see it's 4.5 gigahertz on the base clock. Now the base clock is always the numbers I look for because that's where you can run your CPU at 1 volt or less. Obviously good silicon, you can get, you know, a little into the overclock range at 1 volt, but once you start going too far into that overclocking, that's when you really start burning way too much power. Example, like a 3900X, you can run that thing about 127 to 130 watts at 12 kilohash on RX, or you could get possibly 19 to 20 or 15 to 17 kilohash, but you're using upwards of 340 watts on a 3900X. So that's where you can see it's not really worth it in the overclocking range. So we look at the base clock, and here you can see 4.5 is what the current 7950X has. Now the 9950X actually drops 200 megahertz on the base clock, and it's keeping the same boost clock. And we're seeing all the things. We've got to remember all the gaming reviews, tech power-ups, everything is on the gaming side of things. And we're still seeing the same things that they did with the 3000 to the 5000 series, where the 5000 series sucks, uses more power and usually gets less hash rate on the majority of that. There are a couple algorithms where it does do slightly better than the 3900X, but most of the time it is worse and it uses more power to do so. And it only dropped 100 megahertz at 3.5 versus 3.6 on the 3900X. Now this one's losing 200 megahertz on the base clock. So I'm really up in the air how well this is do. We're seeing all over the place. Oh, this is an extra 15 to 40% bonus plus an additional 40% bonus on the AVX 512. Well, there's only one algorithm currently, Cubic, using AVX 512 instruction set with their algorithm, and it's actually kind of dropped off and it's losing. The X3D is actually losing 7950X now, which is weird, but that's the only coin that really utilizes that. So I'm up in the air. I don't want to get 2 anymore. I'm only going to get 1, and then from there, after I'm done testing, I'm going to decide, am I going to build another one to double it up, or am I just going to order a bunch of 7950Xs and possibly X3Ds after that? So that's where I'm up in the air right now. We're seeing all this extra performance boosts all over the place happening, but everything is always tied to the gamer side. And when it comes to the mining side, one of the biggest things you always look at is this base clock here, because that will pretty much determine how efficient this will be. And us losing that, it might not be that good. So I'm still waiting. I'm hoping it's going to be a better CPU. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot more efficient or something, but you know, I'm just going based off same thing they did with the 3 and 5000 series, and it's probably might not be worth it for miners, especially being brand new and being expensive at that on top of it. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's going to be interesting, you know, by the time the end of this month comes around. All right, what do we got going on? Did I miss anything here? Here we got poor Poopa Tech. I'm just kidding. I did that on purpose. Papa Tech. I go post a video how to install, what is that? AdGuard DNS into Hive OS and tag RAB100. It's for all setup info on mining, and he called me Poop. Poopa. It's all good. Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Poopa. Oh man, I need to make a shirt. I need to make a shirt about this. Shay Ingy says, at Rabid, at Hobbyist Miner, sounds like buying the coin barb could be better. You never know. You never know. Buying, when it does come to buying, that question comes up all the time. And I don't know how to explain it really. And if you're up in the air, maybe you're first getting into mining or you're used to trading and stuff. Yeah, when it comes to straight up believing in the coin and it's going to see price gain, buying the coin, especially for Kaspa, is probably the better option because it's going to be really hard to mine that amount of coins back that you would have got it. Now, the miner side of things, which is my side of all this, is I hate buying coins. I can't take money out and buy coins and do this and do that. I just don't like it, and it just feels weird and whatever. I mine coins, and the mining is about building your own money printers. That's how I look at it. You're building your own money printers for daily income type of thing, because I use crypto a lot day to day for bills, for buying groceries, all sorts of stuff. My mining farm pays for pretty much everything for me to live. And then, I try not to splurge too much, and then I can obviously try to save coins for bull runs and all coins and seasons and stuff like that, obviously. But, it's about making your own money. So I could buy the coins and then wait 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever. And yeah, I would have ended up with more money, but then I'm just sitting on my butt doing nothing and I'm bored and I'm like, oh, great. Now my portfolio's up. Now my portfolio's down. Now it's up. Now it's down. Is this coin dying or is that coin dying? Is it going to go up or is it not going to go up? And then you're stressed out. You sell your house. You try to buy more coins. You're living on the street and you're waiting for that next bull run to hopefully hit. That's buying the coin. That's the trader side of things. And it's probably gives people heart attacks. But anyway, we're talking on the mining side of things, and that's daily income. You do ROI. You get your money back most of the time. I have to say most of the time. I can't say all the time because there are miners that who knows if they ever ROI. Some people are still buying L3 pluses. If you have cheap power, go for it, but you might not get your money back on those anymore, depending unless you get them for free, then that's different. But, there's so many different situations. But getting your own money printers, having daily income, collecting your rewards, you pretty much, all these Kaspa ASICs will most likely ROI within, like even the KS0 Ultras will probably see around a year, year and a half. I don't even know for sure. But that's still better than, huge multi-billion-dollar corporations ROIing on a lot of stuff that they invest in and go into and stuff. That's like 3 to 5 years. So even we're sitting at a 1 or 2 year ROI, those are good business investments. And then you're also having something that can keep printing yourself some money. So it's a lot of different scenarios on depending on how you look at it. What do we got here? Shane, let's be real. It's all SH, it's all the stuff. We don't swear around here, guys. We don't do it most of the time. And we have addictions to all things crypto. Yeah, very well. It's a hobby, guys, for sure. It is totally a hobby here. That's kind of why I built out more on the CPU side. Easy to flip to a different coin. Yeah, for sure there. Papa. Hobbyist. If you live and breathe ROI, I don't recommend crypto for folks. Yeah, for sure. That's 100 thing. I just look at, how much is this making for this amount of power, yada, 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 and so on. I just look at what's making me the most, what I'm going to mine, what I'm going to turn on, what I'm going to turn off, and I just keep going that way. I don't really care. Technically, I wouldn't do any art. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I wouldn't even track my ROI. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I just mine for the daily things. Like, I don't even know when any of my CPU rigs ever ROI'd, but I do know they have ROI'd at least 4, 5, 6, 7 times. At least, because I've been using all sorts of all that mined CPU coins for all sorts of stuff, and I have spent way more than I ever paid for any of my rigs. So I'm just saying, like, if they did ROI, I just don't know when. And I am tracking some of these KS0s and stuff because for video purposes, but normally I wouldn't even care. I turn them on. They're okay. I got this much money. Am I gonna sell it? Maybe. Oh, I want to go buy that, or I want to go do this, or do whatever. But that's usually what I do with all my stuff. But ROI isn't really a factor to me. What do we got here? Mining allows you to DCA into projects you're mining. You could definitely do that, or you could use the coins, go into other coins, and swap around. You can do all sorts of stuff. I think mining is very good for learning crypto in general. Like, I remember when I first started, a major thing was when I first started mining. I didn't know how an exchange worked. I didn't know how to sell coins. I didn't know how to do anything. But mining opens you up to a whole new world. And then, okay, well, I mined 100 of these coins. I'm going to try 2 coins over here. Oh, how come it didn't go through? Oh, crap. That exchange needs at least 3 coins before they accept it. Okay, I learned that only at the cost of 20 cents and some power. So now I put in 3 coins. Okay, they've seen it. Now what do I do? What's all these stupid things here? This coin slash BTC. What's that mean? This coin slash USDT. What's that mean? Oh, okay, well, never mind. Those are trading pairs. Okay, I swapped this over. Now I have some weird Bitcoin. What's going on here now? Okay, now I got USDT. Okay, I'm learning how these different pairs work, and so on and so on. And it just opens you up to a world. And instead of, a trader will come in not knowing what they're doing, they'll drop $1,000 down on something, 100,000, depending if they're just a billionaire and they don't care about money like we don't care about other things. But, let's drop it down and be like, oh, crap, what did I just do? I just lost it all. Oops. Mining makes it a lot easier to learn the ecosystem instead of losing a lot of money in the process of learning the trading games and stuff. But, I think that's really a nice way to go about things. Maybe counterproductive. Kaspa will ROI for me, but at 30 cents Kaspa price. See, you have a goal, you set that. And in theory, if you think about it, as I was talking about earlier, 1 year from now, the Kaspa price, the block reward reduction will be a halving. So in theory, if 0 hash rate goes online on Kaspa right now, like no extra hash rate, which we obviously know is impossible, the hash rate will continue to climb all the time here until it hits a certain level. But right now, like we said, I'm making $19.58. Now, in 1 year from right now, Kaspa price, it has to double to make the exact same amount with no extra hash rate coming on because of that halving. I literally need the price to be for 32 cents for 1 year from right now to be making $19.58 with 0 hash rate increase on the network. And obviously the hash rate is going to be picking up. So to make $20 a day on Kaspa, by the time this time next year, with the calculation of possible hash rate increase, we're probably going to need 40 to 50 cent Kaspa to make $20 a day next year. That's just some insane numbers that we got to think about. So what could the price of Kaspa actually go to if it needs a certain amount to actually, make certain amounts of money and so on? A lot of people say, how much it costs to mine Bitcoin across the world. This country, it costs that much. That state's that much. This place is that much. The price is right here and it goes up to here and yada, yada, yada. So there's so many different scenarios that have to play out in order to keep everything even running. What do we got here? I see Chris McCloskey on the new CPUs need any specialist cooling solution, or will current cooling used be okay? I think for the 9000 series that the current cooling will be just fine. Like I said, I have a box of those $25 coolers, $25 Canadian. So that's like what, $16, $17 USD coolers sitting here, and they're some of the best coolers I've ever used. They're cheap. Those thermal rates are absolutely amazing. And I'm going in with thinking they will have no issues. Obviously, we won't know till we try it, but, I think they should be just fine. Best way to learn, Rabid, you got to make mistakes before you understand. Oh, for sure. You definitely got to make those mistakes, realize things, understand things, and so on like that. 100%. But I think mining is a lot cheaper, especially if you have a gaming PC or something. It's a lot cheaper to learn those mistakes off just mining a couple coins, playing around with exchanges, getting an idea of things other than going, okay, I want $1,000 in Bitcoin. Oops, I sent it to the wrong address, or, something like that. Oops, I sent my Bitcoin to Ethereum address or something. These things happen. And I really think, mining really helps people learn those mistakes a lot cheaper. Open air, they're fine. I'm here now. Kindly restart from the beginning. All right, guys, welcome. Rabid here. How are you guys all doing? It is Sunday. We're doing our AM. Okay. Now let's fast forward. What do we got here? The Indian All-Rounders. I hit my first block on Zeph from my Ryzen 5 PC 9.6 Zeph. Nice. When did you hit that? I've had 0 luck on mining any solo Zeph blocks. I have not hit one. I've hit a bunch while pool mining, but whenever I try to solo mine, nothing. And I go way over 500% luck. I just, nope, not happening. I'm done. Then as soon as I go to the pool, guess what happens? You find that stupid block. So I just give up. I gave up on solo mining Zeph. I had a lot more luck solo mining XMR than I did on Zeph. Some reason I could find an XMR block in half the time that it takes me to find a frickin' Zeph block. It's insane. And Zeph was down to only like 600 megahash at the time, and it still took me like 6 days till I gave up. It was insane. Hi, all waves. Please hit the like to show we love rapid mining content. Yeah. Everyone agreed. Listen to Poor Papa Tech. Everyone hit that like button now. We got 61 likes, 147 viewers. Come on, we need some more likes. Hit it. Hit that like button. Come on. Where's my buttons here?
Come on, guys, hit the like button. Let's do this. Like button. Now, hit it.
Hit it. Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to forget my buttons on and just go on a big... I recorded a couple of videos. Actually, after yesterday's live stream, I still had that button pushed. And I recorded like 10 minutes, not 10 minutes, well, maybe like 6 minutes into a video. And I went back to... I think I messed something up, so I went back to listen to it, and I had my voice disguise thing on the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to start from scratch now and delete it all. Yeah, those things happen. It sucks. What do we got here? Hash rate says Zeph is 0.3 cents. Hash rate.no is weird. It's got some weird numbers out there. Just hit the button for you. Have a great day, everybody. Oh, Michael Carrot, you gotta go. What's going on? Gotta go. Hang some sailcloth for shade. Gonna be in the hundreds in the next 3 days. Oh, crazy. Yeah, we're supposed to get to about 34, 35 degrees Celsius on Wednesday here. So that's pretty warm for us up in our igloos. My house is gonna melt away. So that sucks. House is just gonna turn into a river, evaporate, and turn into a thunderstorm somewhere. Bad times ahead for us igloo livers. Us Canadian igloo houses. Well, mining, great hobby for me. Only a hobby for me. Community is the best ever. Oh yeah, for sure. Great hobby, great community. Everyone's like-minded, getting on page with stuff. 100, dang, you must live in the south. Yo, Rabid, when is the KS5 giveaway? KS5 giveaway. Ugh. I was thinking about a KS6. No, wait, they don't do KS6s. Maybe the KS7. You guys want a KS7? I think it's probably going to be around 35 terahash at 3,200 watts. It sounds all right. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I have some stuff I could give away, but shipping is so expensive I can't afford it. So that kind of sucks. Did you see Graham is now supported on FPGAs? I forgot the model name though. I did notice that Graham on the Osprey E300s has been supported for a while, a month or so now, maybe longer. Retro Mike can confirm that one though, but I do believe Osprey had Graham support for quite some time now. I believe. And I think they got their new coin on there as well. I can't remember now which ones they were. I'll pass. I maxed out on power. Yeah, I'm pretty close to that maximized power as well. If I end up turning those Kaspa ASICs off, that'll free up an extra 3,000 watts. So I might have another 4,000 watts to work with, but I'll have to wait and see what happens. KS11 giveaway base reward should be less than 1 Kaspa by then. You imagine like finally we'll get to like a 200 terahash miner and then like the block rewards at like 1 Kaspa or less. Oh man, Kaspa better be at like $100 by then or something. Yeah, that'd be insane. That's just crazy. No bit streams for the K10 Superscaler. They're really quiet. It's hard to get things. I don't know what's going on with the Superscaler. They were releasing bit streams pretty fast on everything, and all of a sudden they just kind of slowed down. I don't know if it's just the lack of coin supports that's FPGA friendly, or if it's just maybe they're building a new model and they're not giving up, but like maybe there's a new Superscaler coming out and that's what they're all in right now. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. E300 supports Graham GPU things. They all use the same algo, and future tokens probably will too. Oh yeah, for sure. All the tokens built on Graham, for sure, they'll all probably be the basic same type of thing, so they can hammer all them out. This TON tokens only have like 1 week of emissions though when they launch. You have to be on top of them. Oh yeah, that's it? Only 1 week? They're quick, huh? So is that new coin already done then? That's crazy. So yeah, you got to like know day one, get on it, mine the crap out of it, and then hopefully it does something crazy when you can no longer mine it again. Pyron and Graham show up on all hash rate, but no bit streams. Pyron's listed on hashrate.no for an FPGA. I don't. There was rumors of Pyron getting worked on, Pyron hash, the algorithm, but I don't think it ever released. Something about it sounded like they might not even be that much more ahead. What do we got here? Alepium. Bugna. Oh my gosh. Alepium on the C1100 is only 1 cent profit. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. E300, what do they got here? I don't see that on any. I don't see any Pyron hash stuff on any of these listed here. You missed out on another Tong coin. Not coin. What? Not coin? I got a USA ship to address just so I can enter the NA only giveaways. Is that cheating? I got a USA ship to... do whatever you want, I guess, I suppose. GPU and things are both done. GPU and things are... Yeah, GPUs is rough. They are... Oh my... They are having a very, 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 very... very rough time. So yeah, this is 11. So you got 15 cents is the average price around the US. And like, look at this. That is there is zero profit on GPUs. Even if these coins pump, just more hash rate will turn on. Really, at the peak of the bull run, we're still probably only going to have like 50-cent profit on a GPU when things peak, because the hash rate is going to turn on. It's going to drop. It could possibly be negatives, even though we have coins like Raven coin sitting at an all-time high, because everyone's just going to turn on to it and they're done. So you already have to have your bag set, because trying to mine bags right now it's not looking too good. There's so much hash rate out there. There's no coin that is anywhere near. All these coins together still is nowhere near what Ethereum was all by itself. Like, it is rough times out there, and yeah, I don't even know what to say. Pretty crazy times. Oh, GPU is a token on TON? Okay, cool. I didn't know that. GPU. So that one only lasted a week? We need Ethereum back, yeah. Well, hopefully one day something will. Tesla Model 3 using AMD Ryzen chip. Old news, I guess, but interesting anyway. Wonder what Ryzen chip is using. Wonder if you can mine. Imagine rocking down your Tesla. Retro Mike, do you have a Tesla? You throw a CPU miner on that thing, get the operating system, the connect to Hive or something. Or Kaspa at $50. That'd be very interesting. $50 Kaspa. It could happen eventually. Who knows when? This bull run, I really think a good Kaspa price, 50 to 75 cents. $1 would be pretty freaking sweet, but I don't know. I think there's still the coin distribution. I think there's a lot of coins in a select few wallets that really, once it hits a certain point, if some of these people really want to be like, okay, all right, it's pumping, I'm going to take my profits now, they could cause, a early pump and dump collapse of Kaspa in this bull run. But we have to wait and see, if those people decide to sell, because early GPU and CPU miners, obviously they got a crap ton of coins unless they sold them throughout this when it hit 3 cents, 5 cents, and so on. But even people with the early KS1s and ASICs, they're sitting at 600,000 to 800,000 coins just from the ASICs. And the CPU, GPU people, some of them have way more than that. So there are a few people out there that have a big stash, and depending if they decide to sell and when they decide to sell, it might not see nothing too major this run. But once that happens, that's the other thing. You got to remember, miners is the distribution of a coin. A lot of people say, oh, hodl for life. But in theory, the strength of a coin and stuff is less coins in lots of wallets, not just a bunch of coins in a select very few wallets. And that's the difference between, a lot of people. The HODL gang is, is more like a whole bunch of coins and very few wallets, where the people that use crypto and, try to utilize the chains and stuff, it is more of a decentralized coin. You can even think that for holders as decentralization. But when miners dump coins, and the point of this is leading to the Kaspa thing, where so many large wallets have this. So when Kaspa actually starts doing something, and we see some of these really big bags start to drop and dump, then we're going to see those coins, because other people will be buying all these coins, even though it's at a high end stuff, but they'll be buying. And we know, why'd you buy Bitcoin at the top? Things like this. But it distributes all those coins into a lot more hands. And that means over the next cycle of the bull runs, we're going to see a lot less coins in select few, or a lot less coins in those select few wallets and hands, and a lot more coins to a lot more people out there. And that actually should cause really big price gains even further past that. So these, it's kind of the way, that's what mining does. It distributes. So why are you selling your coin? Why are you dumping your coin? Well, same time, you have a whole bunch of other people buying those coins. So you're spreading out, you're pretty much spreading the wealth is what that does do. What is a good BTC wallet? I used Coinbase last bull, and I want to hold my own this time. Well, I don't know Bitcoin directly. You can use Ledger, obviously. There's Tangent hardware wallets. There's Trezor. There's, what else is out there? There's all sorts of wallets out there. Keystone wallets, One Key wallets. I have all those wallets, actually, and they're all great wallets. There's tons of different wallets you can use for that. But for strictly holding, though, I would suggest hardware wallet side, not a hot wallet, not a web wallet or anything like that. Nano S, Nano S's, there's a whole bunch of variant different ledgers out there. Oh wow, maybe the return of KDA. I'll check it out. What? RMT, what does RMT say? RMT, I don't see it. Something about the return of KDA. We never know. KDA could pump again. Like when altcoin season comes, guys, like right now, everyone's, that coin sucks. That's done. That's dead. But like, unless a coin is a full rug pull, like Pink Chain, and the devs just went AWOL, any coin possibly has a chance to do something. Like if the devs are still active on their coins right now, and, they're building and, they're doing whatever, then every coin possibly has a chance. We just don't know which ones they'll be. Next year, we're going to see things popping off like crazy. January, something might hit an all-time high. Maybe 2 or 3 coins will just explode out of nowhere. February comes around, Raven coin could go boom, and then, next coin could go boom, and so on and so on and so on. It's just going to be a crazy year next year when it comes to altcoin season, I think. Hopium on Bonk. I see people talking about Bonk quite a bit. The only issue with that is I believe that's a meme coin. Nano S Plus is the same as Nano X for half the price, minus the Bluetooth functionality. So there you go. Half the price. All you got to do is plug it into your phone instead of having your little Bluetooth thing, which in theory could technically be safer because you never know if someone's trying to hack Bluetooth signals and what is that? NCP or what is that? NFC? NFC, yeah, that's a scan thing on your phone and stuff. You never know if people are trying to, get into that type of situation and stuff. But the main thing is, all your private keys are within your password on your devices and stuff like that. Yep, meme on Solana. Oh, Bonk's on Solana. I see people talking about it. I wasn't sure where it was. Honey for Hive Mapper keeps taking. Yeah, I know that darn honey. I'm hoping that honey goes to $1. It's far from it, but I'm hoping. If honey goes to $1, I can get myself 2 new vehicles, and that's my goal. But maybe 75 cents. But hopefully it goes better than 36 cents. I should have took some profits at 36 cents when it did that, or 32, whatever it was, and then just went right back into it like now. But we can't tell the future. We don't know when it's going to go up, when it's going to go down. But I still got all my honey. I'm still waiting for it to do something great. My sell, like I said, hopefully it goes to $1.75. But I think, I'll probably really be debating between the 50 to 75 cent mark, kind of watching the market. But, obviously $1 would be amazing. But you can never sell at the top. Remember that. You're never going to sell at the top. Once it hits the top, it's only going down. There's no more buy orders at the top. It's downhill from there. So you want to sell on the way up. when all the volume is there and everybody is buying, because then you have the liquidity to get out of them projects and sell them coins. I would recommend Virus for both. Be careful with the laptop though. Make sure it doesn't get too hot. Mining some Virus coin, doing some Virus action up there. Update on Cubic. I don't know. I haven't mined or looked up Cubic for a couple weeks now because the profitability on that just dried up. And it's really hard to build for Cubic because they keep saying, oh, okay, you're going to need more RAM now. And then the following week, okay, guys, you don't need even RAM anymore. You can probably run a RAMless rig. I'm just kidding. You can't do that. Your CPU won't boot. But the point is, it's not using any RAM anymore. So every week they change their mind. Every week they're doing something different. And then, I don't know. And the profitability obviously just isn't there either. So I haven't touched it for a while. You mine any CKB? I did. Oh, that reminds me. I got to sync up my wallet again. I haven't synced up that wallet for quite some time. And, you know, I usually like to keep everything nice and sync within at least once a month because I don't want to spend a couple days syncing really old wallets, especially if something starts pumping. So I do have some CKB. I can't remember how much. It's not lots. But I think I tested a CKB miner a while back, and I also had one of Gold Shell's mini CKB. Was it CK Box 2, I think it was? Or CK Box 2 Pro? Whatever the heck their latest one was there last year. But, yeah, I had that running for a while. So, yeah, I have some CKB. I always liked CKB. I remember telling Fully Electric that it was between, what was it? It was between CKB and some other coin. The K7 and maybe it was a Cadena miner. But I really was leaning towards the K7. I never did get it. He got one. But that was a coin I think could do something. Could do something in the next run. But yeah, I don't know how much I have. I do have some. My K7 is off again since prices tanked this week. Oh, did they? That's horrible. Horrible stuff. We'll probably see a K7 Plus later this year. Maybe next year. I don't know. That's due for an update too, I think, that miner, isn't it? That's been a couple of years, 2-3 years since that came out. I got 1 cubic. Sure, that's impossible. What? You got 1 cubic? Rainbow Miner will benchmark your hardware and tell you which algos you should probably be looking at. Yeah, Rainbow Miner is definitely a profit switching. You set it up to like anything you want. You set up all the pools, all the coins, the algorithms, the hardware you want, and yeah, it like benches everything and keeps you profitable. Now, I don't know does it only pay in Bitcoin, Retro Mike? I only tried it for like 5 minutes once. Just set it up on like 2 or 3 different coins and pools to see how it worked. But I think it only paid in Bitcoin unless there's other options for it. I wasn't sure there. But that's definitely an option for people that like to do the profit switching thing for sure and stay up to date and stay as, I guess, high profit as you can. What is Curve Hash? Mining Pool Stats has a list as Keymaker coin. Curve Hash, that used to be, what coin was that? Pulsar, isn't it? And then they forked out of it. Curve Hash used to be a very efficient CPU algorithm, but then GPUs took it over eventually. And then I believe Pulsar forked away from Curve Hash, and they kind of changed the rewards around to keep GPUs on still, but they got something else. So I think that was Curve Hash. Was Pulsar originally. It's a wrapper for miners. You can get paid out in any coin the pools support. Okay, I didn't know that. I got to look into that more then. I wasn't aware you get pulled. I just remember, I just went through the default setup though, so maybe that's why. You go through all the files individually. You can probably edit that a lot more than what I did. Be careful with Keymaker. They removed the old V1 GitHub code. Do your own research. Keymaker. Let's take a look at that right quick. Keymaker, that's the curve. Yeah, I never really heard of Keymaker, but I've heard of Curve Hash. Minotaur X and Curve. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, you guys can't even see that. So that's really funny how this is playing out now. So it looks like, oh my gosh, oh no, there. So yeah, it's funny. So they got this is pretty much like a Pulsar fork, Minotaur X Curve Hash. So so the CPU algo they have is Minotaur X, and now Curve Hash is known as the GPU algorithm. So this looks like a multi-algo coin. What? There's no pools for it. The coin's up 97%, but as Retro Mike said, do your own research. Volume is $257. Yeah, so where is the Minotaur Mazacoin Keymaker, Minotaur X. No pulls for that either. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably stay away because Retro Mike just said they did some crazy stuff there. But yeah, that's what it is. I believe that's pretty much what Pulsar used to be, was curve hash. Rabid, it works with Monero Ocean, Zerg Pool, Z Pool, Unbindable, Nice Hash, etc. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually do a bigger look into that. We'll have to see what happens. What is this crap? Oh my gosh. Right in the middle of a live stream? Really, YouTube? Verify this is you. To continue to use this, please verify that your account is safe. YouTube is asking me to verify my account in the middle of a live stream. Like, what? Oh my gosh, and I can't scroll chat or anything. Okay, good thing I got a YubiKey here, but I'm going to have, is it going to let me do this? I got to figure something out. Hold on, I'm going to put on this screen for a second. There we go. Now I can do it. Wow, thanks YouTube. You're awesome. Okay, yeah. Use external key. Grabbing my thing. Putting it in. Yeah, okay. Muting my mic. There. Now you guys can't see my code. Please touch. Verifying it's you. Thank you very much. All right. There we go. YubiKey. Now I can bring this back on. All right. Wow. What timing that was. Thanks a lot, YouTube. I had to verify my account in the middle of a live stream. Like, what? Or I'm getting hacked. I just gave everything away. That's why I have a YubiKey. I got my YouTube locked down on YubiKey. What we got? Deserves mods. Retro Mike deserves mod status. Yeah, you know what? He probably does. Now he's going to ban everybody. So let's see this. How do I do this? Add as a moderator. Click. Can review remote chat messages, hide and put users in timeout. Can take over the live stream. Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. See what happens. Exelis will pump after new mining algo. I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. When is that? That's in a couple days. The 12th? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 5 days? Is that when that's happening? I still haven't found any GPU hash rates. Now, honestly, like, it's going to be really hard to find a balance between CPUs and GPUs on an algorithm. Now, if GPUs have any advantage, like they're saying, oh, it's only a 2x boost instead of a 100x boost. But you think about it. If a GPU has 2 times the hash rate and efficiencies, it's not a CPU coin anymore. There's so many GPUs out there that it's not going to be worth even turning on a CPU because the GPU is 2x better. Like, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how well it actually does too. Can I ban Panda? That's all I need. Hey, Panda, you there? Panda, we got to test something. Panda, Retro Mike needs to test out something. Maybe. I don't know. Can a mod ban a mod? Possibly. I can unmod Panda, and then you can ban them. That would definitely work. Oh, man. You can now. Congrats. So did DJ mine's YubiKey? I don't know if DJ used YubiKey or not. I have no idea. I'm assuming no, but maybe. Not sure. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, maybe I'm getting hacked now. Maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Panda to the corner, time out. Oh, man. What else we got going on here? If Rabid has a giveaway, I will donate a KS0. J-Rod D, are you serious? You're going to donate a KS0? If you really want to, oh, wait, I don't know if I have I might have, I don't know, man. I don't think I can pick any names or anything right now. We'll see. He wants to donate a KS0, but now I don't know if I can because I can't pick any names. Well, I guess here's my thing. Maybe we'll have a giveaway right now. Huh? J-Rod's KS0 giveaway. You guys want that? No? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know if I can pick anything, though. Where's my YouTube comment picker? When I had my last giveaway there, I had to buy it. Or I had to go into the subscription. Can I still do it? Ad free, premium, go premium, giveaway. Number of winners, premium. This is all premium. Look at this crap. Sorry, it's not even on the screen. Look at this. Everything went premium now. You can't do anything unless you pay for these. Is there another one out there I'm not aware about? Because this is what we all use. But look, now you got to buy everything. I mean, if you put one together. Oh, if we put one together. So it's like not right now. It's if we put one together. So it's going to take time to put one together because then you got to buy comment pickers and all this other stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it looks like there could be a KS0 on the table for something coming up. Pickawinner.co. That's a thing? What's that? Pickawinner.co. I tried over here. Pickawinner.co. Oh, thanks. It says you've been hacked by Retro Mike. What? Awesome. I'm just kidding. It didn't say that. Didn't say that, guys. Paste YouTube link here. Fetch. All right, I'm gonna put this in my favorites. We'll save that, and then we'll figure something out. What is happening here? All right, there. So I don't know. I just clicked off again. I can't click on the screen or it gets rid of all my chats because it's on the separate screen. There we go. I can back on the main screen again here though. Awesome. Only who likes videos get a chance to win. Yeah, Retro. That is the site Panda and I use for giveaways, comments, picker. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks for giving me that one. I thought Panda used to use that other one too for a long time, but he probably quit too when they decided you have to pay for it. But I did save that in my bookmark, so thanks for pointing that link out to me. Now I have it. Yeah, so giveaways. Oh, I don't know. I got stuff to give. Like, I don't know. I got mini Doge 2s and the first mini Doge 3, and I got CK boxes and KD boxes and all sorts of stuff that are just sitting on the shelf. Some of my swapping out my original KS0s, I could give one of those away too. The only problem is all the shipping. All the shipping fees is pretty much, it's so expensive to ship anywhere. It's going to cost like over $1,000. I don't know how Panda does it. I don't know, like, he's just rich. He has Panda money, so he can afford all this shipping. It's insane. What do you got? Pablo CRO, thank you for the US $9.99. Maybe I can ship something now. Check out Money Shoe She INU on MEXC, Bitmart, and Uniswap. The next top meme coin. Monkey She? Monkey, so instead of Shiba INU, it's Monkey Shiba INU? Is that what you're referring? That's a thing? Monkey Shiba INU? Or Monkey SHIT INU? Is it Monkey is it Monkey swear word INU? Okay, there we go. There we see Monkey. Oh man. Where's my little button? Okay, I got an idea. I got this button here. So it's Monkey INU. That's the one it is, huh? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I never heard of that one. I don't keep up with these meme coins, but that one sounds like that. You know what? That one sounds like it's gonna do something, right? Doesn't it? Sounds very bottish. MSI, you won't be disappointed. What? MSI? That's interesting. That does sound. Does bottish? Bots don't tip now, do they? Maybe. Let's get some more bots in here. Someone invite some more. What's this monkey coin again? We need some more. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But interesting. I don't usually ever check out meme coins, but never know. Looks like a rug chart. No bots here. I'm a bot. Black Sails is a bot. See? Coca-Cola. INU. Dried out. It's ape. MSI in the ticker. Not a bot, bro. MSI is the ticker. Oh, MSI is the ticker. Okay. I don't know. I'm confused. There's so many things happening all the time, but yeah, I don't usually follow the meme coin side of things. I did buy one meme coin though. Most of you guys know what it is. And you will full send to the billions in a few months' time. Let's go. Peace, dudes and dudettes. What do you got? Any new projects on Bitcoin Talk? I can't seem to find any. I don't know. We can have a quick peek-see here. Let's see. Bitcoin Talk. altcoin. Let's just altcoin announcements. What do we got here? Oh, we got another one. Thank you for the US 1999 again. Oh no, this one's more 1999. The other one's 999. I got you, bro. MSI. Thanks for the shout out. Hey, no problem. Thanks for the good old super chats. Now we can like pay for shipping and stuff. As the pirate told me to go all in on MSI. Either I'm gonna have a private island or be homeless. Did you get some retro for real? Did you get some of that? Oh my gosh! Now we're shilling a meme coin, guys. What the heck is going on here? All right, I'm gonna Retro Mike made me do it. I'm gonna blame it all on Retro Mike. If I end up on the street, if you see me live streaming on the corner of a shelter, I'm gonna have a sign that says Retro Mike put me here. Not financial advice after it. Oh man. Good times. MSI is the most hated band in the world. MSI is also a guy. Whenever I see MSI, all I see is frickin' I think of the motherboards for CPU mining. Oh my gosh, Pablo, it must be pumping already because he's sending me all his profits. Thank you for the US $49.99. $50, that's like $100 in Canada. Maybe I can repair my igloo when it melts this week from the heat wave. Full send money. Where's my button? INU. Wow, this is insane. This is like the biggest super chats I've ever had for like 2 years. Let's get this train going. Any more? Oh my gosh, what's happening? There's more. Tone, $9.99. Yes, sir. Retro Mike told me to buy MSI. Oh man, I don't even know what's going on anymore. What's going on here? I feel like those meme scammer people that you see all the time. I guess that's how you get lots of super chats. Talk about a meme coin. So sell all of it. Got it. Thank you, Retro Mike. Bond versus Bond. What? Seriously, take a look at monkeys. But I'm gonna have to look at this app. This is insane. What is this monkey? Monkeys. You guys said it's Mexi. Oh man. Let's just go. Is it on CoinGecko? What if I just type in MSI on CoinGecko? What's gonna happen here? Is it gonna like hack me? MSI. Oh, it's right there. I see it. It's down 17%. Another US $20. What's going to MSI on Ethereum? This is your chance. Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is insane stuff happening right now. So let's take a look at this. This is looking like. Is that good? Guys, I don't know how to read charts, but on the 1 year, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are we going right to left here or left to right? Oh man, this is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. 0. What's it? Why is this 5 down here? This is like to the power of something. You put it on the 15. What? 15? Oh, it's on the 15er? Where is it? Stop. Where's the adjuster? 7 day, 1 day. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's try MEXC here. No, let's not go to MEXC. I might have some account info into it. Let's see what CoinMarketCap is saying. Even though I don't want to use CoinMarketCap anymore, but I'm still going to check it out. MSI Afterburner, overclock the monkey. Oh wait, yeah, overclock the monkey INU stuff. All right, what's the 7 day looking like? Okay, this is different. Oh, this is way different. What's CoinGecko showing me? This is way different than what CoinGecko is showing me. This is showing me. Oh, it's like brand new. When did this come out? Like 2 days ago? Huh, so this is like the latest craze. That's what's going on here? This is the latest craze? Latest craze is this crazy monkey? Okay, I see what's happening. There's 2 MSI coins. Both are Martin Skrell coins. We are brand new. We just launched. Is today then? So is this the wrong one? Oh my gosh, I am so confused. MSI. There's 2 MSIs. Let's try this again. MSI. Martin Skrill coin. Price not tracked. What is Cheems INU? New. So this one's not. Uh-huh. Do you want MSI on Etherscan? It's fine. Launched on July 3rd. So this is a different one. So it's a different one than this. Okay, crazy. Meme coin stuff. All right, we're going to look at this one here. And what do we got? Oh, look, here's a coin. This one is called, right here. Look at this one. This is new? Coin 3.0. First priority token of the first parity blockchain. What? So that means like first parity blockchain. What was the first parity blockchain? PVC, NXT. What we got? Anything new here? Today, that's just comments. Something. Pugzilla. What's Pugzilla? Script. POS. Proof of stake script coin. Okay. Anak, Pow, Kapow plus Smart Nose. GPU ASIC resistant. We got Anok. Whatever that is. Quest chain. Doesn't. Yeah, okay. Okay. GPU Pow. What else do we got here? CPU algorithm. What is this? SCITU. Blockchain's first food project. Hey, there's old WhoSat network. What do we got going there? MSI Warrior now is in the house with the US 499. What do we got? Monkey. Oh, I got to get my button ready. Monkey INU will be a top beam coin at the top of the bull run. We are only 3 days old and ready to send. You know what's going to be funny is probably all these little clips will be posted all over Twitter of when I say this stuff. So yeah, craziness. What do we got here? I'm not really seeing too much either. There was that Ultron. There was an Ultron coin, and there was a Monero fork, XMR fork out there, and there's something else over the past couple days, but I don't see them in the top page or two there. Just an awesome driven community. MSI, when airdrop, Coca-Cola, what's happening? What is happening? What is happening? Well, buy this one. Good that Rabid getting all the money, but it has a lot of flags. Yeah, you think? Just a few of them, and their color, they're probably on the red color too. New way of, yeah, I guess it is a new way. You know what? Just add them up. Come on, was that? Hey, what was it? Monkey. Hold on, Monkey. INU. Are there any $100 donations coming out? MSI is bullish. Awesome liquidity on MSI. Oh, just going crazy. All right, guys. We're gonna have to wrap this one up. This one's just going. This one's getting out of control. This is getting out of control here. We can't. Savage. The more super chaps, the more we research. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, huh? Absolutely crazy. We're probably gonna have to wrap this one up. It is looking like it's getting out of control, and we've been over an hour. So, do appreciate everyone for showing up to this live stream. I will see you guys all in the next one.
Rabid out.